You have beautiful gifts. Stop hiding. No more hiding. On top of that, you're very brave. You have that moral backbone to go and fight for what is right. It can be hard. You have the intuition. It can be hard though. Like it feels like there's people who don't quite understand you and don't quite understand your intuition and how like you seem to really be aligned with your purpose and things seem to work out for you in ways. And it's not saying that it doesn't, but what you present or what they see, it seems like it does, but it's a lot of course correction, I'm hearing. It's a lot of self-love that you've had to do for yourself. It's a lot of, having to learn the hard way about things here. And it's also about deep rest and reinventing yourself is what I'm hearing. You've had to really have a lot of, new beginnings. You've had to have a lot of new beginnings. I'm also hearing that you're someone who really celebrates life. You stop to smell the flowers. You see the little things in life. You take the opportunities and the challenges in your life and you put it into perspective. And you seem to have, you're kind of like you're an optimistic, but I don't think it's always been that way for you. I think it's been hard at times because you've always had to really protect your energy. Maybe you look kind of like fairy-like and people think you're innocent or naive here. But deep down, most people know that you're a kind person. But you do really have to protect your energy because of that. Yeah, kindness and nurturing came out. But you've come to this point where things are working out for you more, or they will start to work out for you more because you're bringing that courtesy to yourself that you bring to other people, and you are really protecting your boundary here with balance. Yeah, you're really protecting your balance and saying like, not my circus, not my monkeys. That's their energy, that's not mine, and really separating yourself from how people treat you because you realize that a lot of people around you, it's a crabs in the bucket mentality, and you have a lot of talent. You're not without your downfalls, and there's a lot of things. You might be basically an orphan. Maybe you don't have a lot of support. Maybe you don't have a lot of family or friend support, or you are someone who's very unique and independent. Okay, but Sedna's saying like there is always enough, but it's the energy around is like people don't think that there is, and other people around, they don't apply themselves the way that you do here. They don't have that sensitivity to other people as well. Like you could be someone who's like a good salesperson or someone who has their own business or someone who's a good leader, and that sensitivity has helped you really be able to bring messages to people of healing, and it's helped you obviously in your life as well. Be wise. You've been wise. It hasn't always been easy though, because you were trusting at one point and you are someone that likes people. Hence the sensitivity and, you like to get to know people. I'm hearing you like to get to know people. You're curious about people. You're good at talking with people. You do care about people. But a lot of the time it's like people get you wrong, or they have those support systems. So they're not using their empathy to understand that not everyone has those support systems. So maybe you come across, to some people, maybe you come across as odd or eccentric. But I feel like it's just like you know yourself very well. To others, you come across like this man here with this such kind, open face, where it's like you have this contentment and this life force energy. It's like this, maybe someone said to you, you have like somewhat of a rainbow aura, but you're very creative, you're very colorful, and you have a lot of energy. You're like the Energizer Bunny. People are like, where do you get all that energy from here? You've done a lot of research. You're someone who really is like a saposexual kind of energy here, where it's like you very much like people who have knowledge and that are experienced. Maybe you get more attracted to friends and people who are a lot older than you, and because they have that wisdom and life experience that maybe you have. Maybe you're younger, but you feel like this wise sage because of what you went through, but also because you have really, like, your spirit team is saying like you've really You're like a visionary. Like you've kind of completed any of the types of challenges that were in your soul path already. A lot of karmic challenges you've had. And it's like now you're ready to be like this visionary. The sun is coming up very strongly. For a lot of people, you're like the sun. You shine light and you bring light. But sometimes people don't like when they shine light, and that's, you know, like when they shine the light, when you bring the heat, right? But you were a healer, and healers don't always come in peaceful and kind and calm. Sometimes they come to shake things up. They come in like a hurricane to shake things up. You have that patience, though, that people really care. Like, people who really connect with you, they see you as someone's like, you have a lot of patience. And you have a lot of patience because you have gone through a lot in yourself, and you've had to learn the hard way, and you haven't had the support. And yeah, maybe you've messed up and you've got stuck in a, you know, being a stubborn person. Leaders sometimes can be very stubborn people, right? So it feels like, you know, you've kind of worked through those shadows, though. And you're calling in your soul family, and people are being very much more attracted to you and your voice and what you have to say here. You might come across as a lot lighter than you were before, whether it's through weight loss or your aura or both here, because you've let go of the ties that bind. So allow yourself, though, to immerse yourself in more joy and authenticity of who you are. I'm hearing Spirit saying there's a whole world out there that you haven't seen and haven't explored yet, and they want you to. You are someone, collective, that will travel a lot because your frequency is needed in this earth to bring down, it says hell, end of a cycle, to bring down the messiness and the things that are just continue to happen in the world unchecked and ignored and justified. We have earth magic here. This also could be that you have a strong passion for preservation of natural, the earth. I was going to say natural resources, but it's deeper than that. It's not resource as much as it's family to you. And you're connected to it. You're connected to the earth very intuitively. Maybe you even connect with trees and plants and communicate with them. You have that sensitivity. So you have a deep understanding about what needs to be done to heal the earth and to heal the world here. Because it's saying share your gift, because you have beautiful ones, and your passion and love and the visions you have even are what's going to make big changes in this world here.